So I'm feeling lucky. So, you know, there's a Walgreens right there. Let's run inside real quick, see if we find anything interesting. Where is it? Where is it? There we go, the toy aisle. Yes! Would you look at that? Alright, so that's pretty cool. We've also got Burt Santa Jack. These are nice. I'd consider getting these. This is also a figure I'm interested in, but hopefully someday I'll see it at a discounted price. We got some Dragon Ball for all you Dragon Ball freaks. Oh, I've rarely seen this guy anywhere, but I'm here for this guy. There's a couple of them. I also see some in the back. General Veers. Medusa. We're here for Iron Man. Yep. Let's get this bad boy out of here too. You ever have those days where you just feel like luck is on your side? Well, I guess today was that day for me, because as you've seen in the previous video, I was able to pick up that Loki for dirt cheap at my, I wouldn't say my local Walmart, but it's the Walmart that I usually go to. It's about 8 miles away from me. But it's the cleanest Walmart, in my opinion, near me. And yeah, so that's the one I go and check out mostly. And I was feeling lucky. So I said, you know what? Let me check out the Walgreens. It's a stone's throw away from that Walmart. Like literally a stone's throw away. So I ran in there. And I don't know if you want to say that it's luck, because this figure's available in a whole bunch of places already. I've seen it online, like, and they have multiples of this figure at Walgreens. But when I went to my local Walgreens, I couldn't find it. So I go in there and there it is, Iron Man 2020. And yeah, this place had about, I don't know, I think, what did we see? 4 or 3? So yeah, I went ahead and picked them up. I was also considering picking up that Spider-Man from the Gameverse, is it? But I just wanted to pick up this Iron Man. It is one that I've wanted, and you know, seeing this 2020 here, I get mixed emotions because of how 2020 has been going. But you know, still, I think it's pretty cool the way it's with little gears there. And so let's take a quick look at the packaging there. There it is at the side, the back, same on that side. The top, you only have this Iron Man, I don't know what you would call this little mark here. And let me give you a quick reading of the bio in the back before we pop this bad boy open. So, Iron Man 2020. Arnold Stark wields powerful weapons and a superior armor suit as Iron Man 2020. And that's it. That's all we get. So if you're not familiar with this character like I am, you pretty much walk away the same. I miss the days when the descriptions were bigger back in the 90s. Do you all remember that? When you would get your figures and it would give you at least a little bit more history or background on the figure. They don't seem to do that anymore. So yeah, let's, you know what time it is. It's time to grab and reach for the old Sword of Omens to give us sight beyond sight. Now this one I can open up however I want, because I know it's the figure I want that's in there. And I'm not going to keep the box, so just rip into it, you know? Gotta do it like you're mad at it. Ooh. So there is Iron Man 2020, and he seems he seems to come with a bunch of stuff. You know, he's got some effects here in the back. He's got these two effects. He's got changeable hands. He's got these other effects. So this is going to be interesting. Let's get the setup here going, and we'll take a closer look at Arno Stark. Cool. So here's the Iron Man. And once I took it out of the package, I was really impressed with everything you get with it. So you get these interchangeable hands. They're just fisted hands. But that's okay. The way the figure's set up, I can see already that I am not going to be displaying this one with fisted hands. I'll only be using this maybe when I do some photography with the figure, and who knows when that's going to be. But you get the two fisted hands, and he comes with really cool effects. So he comes with these two, and these blast effects. The rest of these are all blast effects. Okay, so these I assume go into his hands. So you pop them into his hands, like so he looks like he's taking off. And they got this little translucent look to them. So if you know how to mess around with photography, and you can shine a light on them, you can make these look like they're actually lit up. And he comes with these other blast effects that you put this part into the pegs on his feet, and then you connect them to these. These are cool, man. These surprise me. So you put these on there, and then he looks like he's taking off from the ground. These are, man, this is nice. This is a badass figure. And for $20, yeah, go out there and look for it. I'm not sure if it's a Walgreens exclusive though. Is it a Walgreens exclusive? If it is, you'll have no problem finding it, because number one, Walgreens is really good with having their exclusives and bringing them out in a timely fashion. And they had a whole bunch of these, and I've seen publications, like I said, most Walgreens have a whole bunch of them in stock. So let's take a look at the figure here before we put him on those effects, because we're gonna have to look at him with the effects. So he's got these little gears here for shoulder pads. They don't move. It would have been cool if it did, Hasbro. So he's got movement of the head. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. You can actually pose this guy like he's flying if you have the stand to support. Oh, man. A lot of figures don't have these. The McFarlane DC line does not have this. From what I've seen, I've yet to open it up, but I've seen reviews of the Superman and the Batman doesn't really need it, but the Superman does. And if you can't get your Superman to look like that and make it look like he's flying, then you don't have a Superman figure. So yeah, he's got his arms that can come out. Are they butterfly? Nope, not butterfly. That's okay. Is it double jointed? Yep, double jointed elbows. Not stiff at all. It is my lucky day. He's got wrist rotation. They can go, came out easy. Does this have, no articulation. So once the pegs are in, that's it. There is no articulation to the fisted ones do. You can move them up and down. As you can see there's the, the movement, which these do not have. So once they're in there, that's it. That's how they will remain. I guess it's just, so he looks like he's propelling himself up. That's okay though. So nice ab crunch. Wrist moves around. He's got, oh man, see, I'm just noticing more and more things on this figure that I am loving. He's got a little propeller there on that side. He's got a gear there on the other. He's got his belt there that looks like it's a wrestling belt. Look at that. That's nice sculpting on there. This one does not have a little hole in the back like Loki does. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knee. He's got a cut there at the boot, ankle pivot. Nope. Just movement up and down there on the feet. He can kick out. He can not kick back, but he can almost do a complete split. Wow, I'm impressed with this figure, huh? It's really nice. I wish I knew more about him. You know, more information about the character. So let's try to put one of these fisted hands in there. See what he looks like with fisted hands. So there's a significant that those are easy to pop out, man. Those were really easy to pop out, which is a good thing so far. So there he is with fisted hands. But no, I don't know about you, but I'm not crazy about this look. I like the other look more. So let's pop these bad boys back out and give him back his other hands. Let's get him on these. Let's pop these effects in. Okay, so those went in pretty easy. I can already tell that this hand is gonna pop out. I mean, it's not like really flimsy where it's gonna pop out with anything, but this one's much more loose than this one. That's okay. It's not as bad as my Green Goblin. My Green Goblin's hand constantly falls out. So there. All right, let's put the box. Let's use the box here. And we will put down each of these. And we'll slide his feet into these bad boys. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one. There's no specific one that they're supposed to go into. So you slide them in there. Oh, nice. Look at that. That looks awesome. Let me fix them up a little bit. Okay, I finally got them looking sort of the way I'm gonna have them posed. I wonder if these can go onto a wall. I think I'm gonna figure out a way to put it up into a wall and get him to stick and make it look like he's taking off from the wall towards us. So that might be a project I'll do in a future video, maybe. First I have to see if it works. If it does work, then we'll put that video up. But if not, this is as good a look as it can get, huh? Look at that. Definitely worth the $20. Walgreens, you always carry the best figures, don't you? And Hasbro, you've outdone yourself with this one. So yeah, if you enjoy these type of videos, these box openings, these reviews, give us a like. Maybe consider subscribing. Check out our podcast that George and I do where we talk about toys. We'll talk about some Black Series. We'll talk about Marvel Legends. We'll mostly talk about the figures that we like, but we do like to mention the other lines here and there. We'll give them some love as well, and we'll poke fun at inbox collectors. But it's all in good fun. So yeah, follow us on Twitter at @2toyhunt, and you can follow me on Instagram where you can see some of the pictures that I take, and that's at geo_synchronicity. And the podcast you can find here on YouTube on the channel, or you can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find it on Google Podcasts. You can find it on Spreaker. Believe we are on TuneIn Radio as well, and almost in a bunch of platforms where you can where you get your podcasts. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.